Hi everybody, welcome back to PopCon Slimes. My name is Michelle, and today I will be reviewing Open Door Slimes. This is going to be a two-part video because I got a ton of slimes from this shop, so if you've already seen part 1 here, go ahead and click the link above to see part 2. So my package took about 5 days to arrive, which is super fast, and I'm not sure what the store is doing to bribe the postal system, but it is working. Anyways, I was so spoiled when I opened my box. There was a ton of candy and extras on top, as well as my slimes, which were all beautifully wrapped. Originally, I had ordered 6 slimes, but I received 10 slimes from this shop because she wanted to give me a few extras and have me try out all of her textures. So here's what everything looked like all laid out. I got all of my slimes with their add-ins, tons and tons of extra candy, more candy than I think I should eat, but I probably will eat it. I also got this cute little bag labeled with borax, and it has a ton of borax in it as well. Lastly, I got this little card that was handwritten to me, and inside was a link to a Spotify playlist, as all of these slimes are named after songs in Collection 3, which is what I purchased from. For copyright reasons, I will not be playing the songs during this video, however, the Spotify playlist is linked in the description below. The first slime I tried, which was one of the ones I ordered, was called Popularish. This is a sleigh slime that is colored this beautiful violet. It also came with a pink clay piece in the center and black glitter on top. Immediately, I was struck by how soft this slime was. This is definitely not a butter, it's a sleigh for sure, but it was just so amazing. I got some great stretches, and the mixing experience of the little bit of clay and the glitter was a really nice touch. As you can see, this slime had endless stretches. I pulled it for a good amount of time. I cut out a lot of my pulling in this video, and never once did it start to stiffen or rubber up, which was just beautiful. Additionally, I did listen to the song while I played with this slime. It really made for a unique experience, as a lot of time you kind of just get slimes in a box and you play with them at your own will, while this one sort of came to life with the music. This slime was scented like grape candy, I believe. That's what it smelled like to me. There was no scent label on these slimes, which is something I would like to see in the future because I just think it's so convenient and it really makes for a complete package. I am not the biggest fan of grape scents. However, I thought it was really suiting for this slime considering the name, the song that I went with, and everything about it. It did scream grape candy. Overall, I have no qualms with this slime. It was so soft. I really enjoyed it. The color is beautiful. And while I'm not a huge fan of the scent, it wasn't super heavily scented, so it didn't leave too much grape smell on my hands for later. For all of those reasons, I am going to give this slime 5 out of 5 popcorns. The next slime I ordered and tried was called Limo for Emos. This slime is a white school glue based slime that also has wood glue and a little bit of air dried clay inside. Before I get into the details and nitty-gritties of the slime, I just wanted to say that I was attracted to this slime specifically and then the rest of the collection because I do like this song. This is named after the song Limo for Emos by Watsky. The thing that I'm in love with most right now from this shop is that the slimes not only were named after songs, so you got to experience music while you played with the slime, making it come into a whole new reality and experience, but each of these slimes is also listed with a detailed explanation of what these songs and these words have meant to the shop owner, how the songs have impacted the shop owner's life, and what these slimes really represent. It's beautiful, and there's so much imagery and so much creativity and artistry in this collection. Okay, back to the normal details of slime that I like to cover. This slime to me was scented like a fruity bubble gum. If you guys know about the 90s like Snap bubble gum, I'll put a picture here. This is what it smelled like to me, and it was delicious. Additionally, this was one of the first slimes I've ever tried that had wood glue inside. I was taken aback by the texture because it defied the logic and rules of physics. This slime was a liquid and a solid all at once, a lost squid, if you will. If you know what that's referencing, please say something in the comments so I don't feel so silly. Anyways, I really just enjoyed this texture. It was super stretchy, but it also like kind of felt slimy. Like it was a very cool slime. I also wanted to note the color on this slime. I thought that gray was a great choice because a lot of times, like if you think of emo kids, you're thinking of black, but I think the gray really kind of represents more of what emo kids are about, is that it's this gray existence. Maybe I'm reading too much into that, but I liked the color. Additionally, this slime came with some bright silver glitters to add inside, almost disco hollow kind of glitter, and I was in love. Not only in this slime, but all the other slimes, any add-ins that were included were so generous, which I greatly appreciate because I feel sometimes these add-ins can get lost in the slime, and then you don't really know the theme of the slime anymore. Here is all that beautiful glitter laid out, and let me tell you, mixing this glitter in was so satisfying. Another thing about this glitter is that while there was a ton of it, it didn't stick to my fingers, which was so surprising because I'm typically glitter adverse because it sticks to you and you can never ever get it off, but that was not the case with this glitter. It stuck beautifully to the slime and really brought the whole emo kid vibe. So with my existing biases of liking this song and having been an emo kid myself, I'm going to remove those. And with that, the only issues I had with this slime was the scent. It was a little bit muddled and hard to put my finger on. I would have liked to see a scent that was more pronounced and very distinguishable. However, this slime was really great. The texture was super cool, something I hadn't tried before. And for those reasons, I am giving this slime 4.5 out of 5 popcorns. The next slime I tried was a free slime that came with my order. It was not labeled as a name, but it is clearly a green Binsu bead slime. This slime to me smells like apple candy, maybe. Again, the scents were a little muddled in these slimes. I'm not sure why. I think maybe just getting and pinpointing a singular scent might be easier instead of mixing a bunch of fragrances. Because to me, while it did smell like apple candy, it smelled like I was smelling a big bag of candy, like a bag of Dum-Dums, and it was hard to really pinpoint the apple unless I spent a lot of time just smelling it. Regardless, I love this slime. The stretches were beautiful. The colors were amazing. I thought there was the perfect amount of Binsu beads added in, and I got some amazing ASMR. Since this was a free slime and not part of my order, I am not going to rate it, but I will say I highly enjoyed this one. The next slime I tried was called Worthy. This was a clear-based pigmented slime that is colored this beautiful gold. I was stunned by this color. It seriously looked like liquid gold to me, and not like the edible, like cheesy liquid gold, which is also good, but real liquid gold. It was a little sticky when it arrived, so it did need to be activated. I did my best to play with it before I activated it so that you could see the satin color, because it does change when you inflate it and add some bubbles. However, even after I activated it and got some bubbles in there, this color was still stunning. It was not as rich and bronzy as before, but it was truly, truly gold. This slime to me was scented like green apple or sour apple. This scent was actually very clear to me and prominent, and I really enjoyed it. The color shift is just stunning on this slime. I cannot. I love these pigmented slimes that just blow my mind with the color. I will also note that this slime is also named after a song, which I listened to while I played. Overall, I was obsessed with this slime. The texture was great. It was a little underactivated when I got it, but it was a good, clear slime. And for how much pigment's in there, it really wasn't that sticky. So I'm wondering if it was somewhat coated. Either way, I love, love, love this one. For those reasons, of course, this slime is getting nothing but 5 out of 5 popcorns. That is all for part 1 of this video featuring open door slimes. I will have part 2 linked above right here so you can check it out now. Again, I really liked this shop and I feel like you should totally check them out on Instagram. Very cool, awesome stuff. As always, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I will see you in part 2 next.